Okay, I thought that I would continue working to darken her face a bit more because I'm not satisfied with the color. So I tried these two. I mixed these two up. And I think I'm going to use this one. This one's a bit darker. I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to see what I can do because I've already added all of the details. So hopefully I'm not going to ruin this. Let's start with her ear. And we'll go from there. I'm using the Lucas paints, Lucas Studio paints. And let's see, I've already added her blush, so I will see how much I can darken this. Because I don't think that her tone is dark enough. I hope you don't mind that I took it off of time lapse. When your brush splays like this, see it? That means that the brush is too dry. So you have to kind of use some water there and then more color. And I'm adding little by little so I don't, because I'm trying not to ruin this. So let's see what happens. I guess if it doesn't work out, it'll be here live. Watercolor always dries lighter than what you see on the paper. At this point, we can give her a thinner nose. This end. And darken that up. And I'm not going by any, I don't have any a photo reference. So usually with a photo reference you can kind of gauge how much or how little you want to put on, but in this instance I don't have a photo. And you have to be careful because you can also add too much water and then you'll have the blooms. Also the pen that I use, I think it's a G Pilot pen. I'm not sure. I don't think they're waterproof. So we shall see if she gets smudgy eyes. But can't be too afraid to experiment. If it doesn't work out, you do it again, which means more practice. So let's see, her bangs are over her forehead. So this here, because it's being covered up by her hair, should be darker and should have some sort of casting shadows. You don't want a straight line because this is really jaggedy, so you want to replicate that. Okay, then in here, I'm gonna have to make her bangs a little thicker. Okay, and let me just hit this again here. Work on her neck a little bit. I use pencil over this, but let's see if I can get a solid gradient there without ruining the necklace. Well, this is glitter pen. Let's see if it smudges. Doesn't look like it's gonna smudge, so let's quickly do a clean sweep over that. And again, another quick stroke. I'm going to cover the whole neck. A little bit light. There. Because there's always a highlight, like on the Atom apple. So, I think this needs to go a little bit darker. And again, watercolor, when you work with watercolor, it should be in layers. So, layer 1, you're allowed to dry. And then you add layer 2. And so on and so forth, ensuring that it's dry. Okay, I think that's better. Here. I'm going to, even though it's a highlight, I don't want it as white. Let's go down. Okay, I think that's better. Now let's see if I can get to the color that I made here. Some burnt sienna. With some magenta. And what can I use on that? If I use blue, it's going to darken it. Maybe some more burnt sienna. To get that mid-tone. If not, I'll have to change our hue altogether. Alright, so let's test it. Always have a piece of paper to test your colors once you mix them. See, that looks a little red, so I have to make it a little darker. And use a little bit of burnt umber. Let's see this one. This one may be a little too dark, but it's closer. Let that dry. If you need some more magenta, you just add it. I think that's it. Okay. All right, so we'll let that dry. Now, I'm gonna work on the bangs first. And I don't want them to look heavy, so that's why I didn't do the solid line. Because when you get a haircut and you cut your bangs, or rather the bangs have been cut in a blunt fashion, they look heavier on the bottom. So I want this to kind of look like, not curtains, but jaggedy. Like they snipped the bottom of it. And then we'll just keep moving it up. And then we will go ahead and add this color to the rest of her hair so that it blends. And the hair always underneath is darker because it gets no sunlight. Let's make this darker. Be careful that you don't change the shape of her face. Sorry, my voice dwindles as I paint because I'm so focused. And I forget that I'm recording. Okay, so let's go ahead and okay. I think I'm gonna move it like this. It's darker, and then I can work on her blush. I leave it like that. I also have this burgundy, it's a Pitt pen. I may or may not use it, but I have it there. I do, however, want to put some, I don't know, her eyes are not the way that I wanted them to be. I want a thicker eyeline. So instead of going upwards, because she looks like she has really big eyes, I'm going to go down into the eye and hopefully fix. Let's do the top again, starting. And just so you know, the eyeliner, eye makeup, that never comes out identical, so. You need a steady hand. Since I've already used this, looks like my pen is drying out. See if I can't get darker eyelashes. And here should be dark because you have the top lip over that. And then we can just use the magenta. Let's see how light it is on its own. Oh yeah, that's good. And fix her. And always do it in a round C shape to help the lip look rounder. Again on this side, leaving the highlight. See here how this is going to look fuller. So this C is going to go the opposite way. Okay. And then here is the same thing, but not as dark. The lower lip is supposed to be lighter. There you go. Okay, now looks red. Let's see. This is supposed to be round. Let me let it dry. Again. Going to fill this in, but a little, it's lighter than the actual skin. And make sure that this line is not, just clean the brush. Some clear water. And then make sure that this, you kind of rub this out so that it doesn't become a harsh line. Like this one, you see that there? If you just rub it and pull it down, it should be visible. And I didn't add any paint to my brush. I just added water and blotted my brush just to take away these hard edges, the hard lines. Here, Okay. Okay. All right, now let's fill in her flower. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. We want to fill in her flower. Okay. And then we're going to use the burnt umber to do the center. And I'm just going to make sure you don't have any water on your ferrule there. And then I'm just going to tap it. And we'll let that dry. And then we'll go on top of that once it's dry with some lighter yellow to kind of open it up. Okay, so her necklace I'm not too crazy about, but what can I do here? I could use this green on the actual necklace. Let me see. What did I use for that? Let me just get my pencils and I will be right back. Okay, I have my burgundy brush pen. It's a Pitt pen, magenta. And then I have my sketchbook signature pen, which is a brush pen. It has a mini brush on the ends. I'm going to try and go over this without changing it. It's just a sole. Let me see if I can do it on the side. Up. Just put this color in some of the areas. See it. Go ahead and throw in some straps. Don't have a steady hand, so that's not the best necklace, but it'll do. Okay. And I think this feels a little cold, so that means it's still wet. I'm going to darken this area up so you could see her pin better. Okay. Don't like her necklace. Can't do anything about it now. So, all right, guys. Well, I think that we are almost done with this. I'm just getting some highlighters. Let's use this one. I have some glitter pens here. Let's see if this one works better. First of all, I have to help these hairs. Now let me try the lighter one. Let's see if I can. Yeah, it's right and you can't see it. Let me do the petals. Let's see what happens here. I could see it, but you probably can't see it on camera. Just to lighten the petals inside. So you should have some sort of vein. Let me see if I can't. Here we go. No, it's working. See, brown and yellow makes green. You see the highlight behind there? That's green. Okay. All right, guys, I think that we have enjoyed the session. Please give me a thumbs up as it helps my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you for joining me today.